Hi everybody. Are you doing anything to help revive yourself, to feel more rejuvenated in body, mind, and spirit? Um, I just decided on the topic today as I walk by this golf course in nature. Nature, as I've mentioned before, and as many people know, is a great way to help reconnect to God, spirit. In my opinion, God's creations here, and good energy, higher vibrations. But that's one way to revive yourself. And I just realized that revive should be the message today, because I am really feeling more revived, thank God. And I just passed a truck, and that was the name of the company. It was some kind of construction truck, and that was the name of the company, Revive. So I feel like it's a good message or a good theme. What are you doing to help revive yourself? If you've been in a low mood, feeling depressed, stressed out, stuck in the mud, as one of my other videos mentioned, I'm discovering that you really can feel better, even if it seems like you're too far gone to feel better. It's these little steps to make you feel revived, to give you like that second wind of enthusiasm or energy or contentment or satisfaction in life. It's still available to you, I believe, with God's help, and really with just tuning in within, meditation, prayer, getting in nature, following your passions, doing something fun, even if you have to push yourself sometimes, doing some kind of activity, a craft, getting outdoors, getting in the sun, playing a game, taking a trip, going to the beach, going in the woods, whatever, getting around positive people, reconnecting with friends and family. All these things, I know it seems maybe monotonous in the videos I'm doing, but these are all things to help revive yourself. And I think for the most part, most of us, we just want to feel good. We just want to feel better. And it's interesting how so many people, now that the weather is better, are outside trying to revive themselves or get healthier in body, mind, and spirit. Maybe they're trying to get fit again, physically fit. That's part of why I'm walking out here, for mental fitness and physical fitness. And what I'm realizing is that it's like when you just go with the momentum of depression, it kind of, with help of the law of attraction, they say, it helps attract more and more feelings and thoughts that depress you. So you have to break that cycle. Go out, play golf if you play golf. It's just so beautiful being in nature. But so I'm just going to, that was a long way to say that I hope that you revive yourself in some small ways, even if you're feeling down. Read a book or a different book, learn a language, or get involved in these apps to learn languages on the computer. The libraries have classes, free classes to learn the computer if you don't know how to do that. I'm going to turn around here because I want to tell you about something else. So now I'm walking back. But I'm going to mention a few things that I'm doing to help revive myself that I feel really excited about, that seems to be working for me. Let's see, I'll just mention 3 of them. Okay, well, one is, as I mentioned in the other video, getting in nature. It stands to be repeated. It's so helpful. You get your mind off of your challenges, when you get in nature and you breathe in fresher air and get in the sun, and they say the sun helps uplift our mood with dopamine, and you gotta look that up. But so I'm getting out in nature more, walking in nature. The other thing, these other two things I'm just going to mention that helped me a lot since yesterday, and I feel so much better. One is, as I've mentioned in another video, I'm doing some work like with a self-guided home program, and also with touching base with this very enlightening therapist who is specializing in helping people to clear out anxiety, depression, and trauma. And I'll post her link below if anybody's interested. She's got great videos. Rachel McLeod, she's really fantastic. And I had some help from her yesterday, and I really felt a lot calmer and more centered afterwards the whole day. Interesting insights that I from childhood that I didn't even think about until I spoke with her. And it involves tapping on pressure points and energy points and stuff. That has me feeling a lot better and more. I also slept very well. The other thing is I'm doing another program for getting more physically fit, releasing some pounds, and eating healthier. And I just started that, and this walk is part of their 5-day challenge. So we'll see how it goes. Plus drinking a lot of water and hydrating the cells. They're talking about intracellular hydration to help people get rid of pains and ailments. Again, this is, look at that squirrel. This is not for medical advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. But so I'm doing this 5-day wellness, health, fitness, weight managing challenge. It includes an hour of walking, drinking water in the morning with a little salt in it, and getting the cells healthier. So I'll put information below too if you're interested in checking that out. I'm not an affiliate for these two people. I just I feel like they've given me a lot of hope, and I feel excited and empowered. And you know, a lot of times when you're home, Nick Williams, an inspirational writer, once said, sometimes being at home alone with your thoughts is like being in enemy territory, right? That mental mind chatter tends to skew to the negative and to our fears and doubts and worries. And you gotta break out of that in order to get back into the positive momentum of what you do want, feeling happier, healthier, and more enthused about life again, more hopeful, even if it's just getting back to some satisfaction and some contentment. You don't have to aim first for bliss. Aim for feeling satisfaction, or as Abe Hicks would say, notice any little thing you could start with if you're feeling really down. Start with, what are you satisfied or content with right now in life? How about the chair you're sitting on? Is that supporting you enough? Is that comfortable enough? You know, what about, like, I'm passing by, it's nice, these trees are there, I didn't have to put them there. There's an abundance in this universe. There's God-given abundance around us, even if we sometimes don't feel abundant. There's places to walk, there's beauty to see, the flowers, the trees, the animals, the dogs passing by. Before, I just stopped on the side of this path to take a rock out of my shoe, and this furry little chocolate brown curly-haired dog being walked, passing by, was so interested, coming over to me and looking at what I was doing, taking my shoe off to get this rock out. I mean, it was just a simple little pleasant moment that made me smile. And You know, the little toddlers around too. You can find things to smile about. I notice in my videos I'm not smiling much, and that is a representation of how I've been feeling, especially as a caregiver for these many years, and other things, other challenges in life. And I'm sure maybe a lot of people can relate to that. Maybe you don't feel like smiling, and yet when you do some of these things, like I feel a little bit more like smiling now, especially when I see little dogs. But anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I think I'm going to start maybe even telling some jokes, because I think we need to smile more. Did I mention this joke in the last video? I'm not sure. I'll leave you with this. Something else to revive you. Reading a joke or telling a joke. So the one joke, I think I did mention this in the last video, but I'll say it again. On Shark Tank, Daymond John was bidding for some kind of cat product, a business that, you know, offer. And he said, listen, I know a lot about cats. And they said, yeah, what? They're like, you don't have a cat. Yeah, but I know what a pile of cats is called. What's a pile of cats called? A mountain. A mountain. I'll leave you with that. Have a good day. Don't let the mountains of challenges stop you from reviving yourself and feeling better. You can do it. With God, all good things are possible. Bye-bye.